Skyhawks Sports Network here, joined by head coach Johnny Cox. To his left, redshirt freshman quarterback Stone Walker, and to his right, senior linebacker Jack Hanenburg. Coach, first, just your opening thoughts on today's 17-12 victory over Arizona Christian.
Yeah, I'm excited that it's the first press conference. I don't have to say, like, unfortunately we had to learn a lot of lessons, and we were close on some things, so I can actually be excited about us being victorious. And so we worked really hard for this opportunity to put ourselves in the opportunity to win this game, and we knew that Arizona Christian is a quality opponent, and we felt like we could win, be victorious. But it was a hard fought thing. We paid full price, for this victory. So they're a good opponent, and it took a lot of us of the things that we had to build in the program that really came out today, as far as sticking together and playing as a family, and forgiving ourselves for the mistakes, and sticking with the plan, and all those things, and persevering. All those things were tested today, and I'm just excited that the group of seniors and everybody on the team, they can finally say we did it. They're part of history. They can go and say September 14th, 2024. They were part of the team that started the streak. So we're excited, very grateful for our opportunities, and we're excited about the future. We hope these guys make smart decisions tonight. I went to Fort Lewis College, and I know it's a fun crowd. So hopefully that it's in moderation, and we get back ready to go, so we can have this great feeling again next week and several weeks throughout the year.
Jack, we'll kick it over to you. 5 solo tackles today, 2 assisted. 7 total. You had 1.5 sacks and 2.5 tackles for loss, kind of just all over the ball at the line of the scrimmage. You've been here for quite a few years. What is the feeling in that locker room? What does this mean to the program?
Unbelievable. This means everything to me. Been here for 4 years, and there's only a select few guys left from my original class, and just to see the look on their faces after the game was just incredible. And love those guys, love everyone in that locker room, and we got it done today.
Stone, we'll kick it right over to you. You were 12 for 20 through the air for 124 yards and a touchdown. You added 57 yards on the ground and a touchdown on 15 attempts. You've only been the starting quarterback for 2 games. You're a young guy. What does it mean to you to be able to lead this team to its first win in quite a few years, and really only your second collegiate start?
It's the greatest feeling in the world, to be honest. Just bringing victory to this school, this establishment, this city, just means everything to finally put that feeling of victory in everyone's heart. So it feels great.
Coach, we'll kind of kick it back to you. Like Jack mentioned, there's only a handful of guys left from that original recruiting class a few years ago before you. What does it mean to you to be a Fort Lewis Hall of Famer and an alum and help lead this program, hopefully back into a winning state?
When Jack was saying that, I definitely just took a glance mentally of all those guys that have been through so many years here and persevered, and still are so positive about the program. It's such a great Skyhawks, and they'll be remembered, as the group that was able to do that. So, to be part of them and seeing them have that for their accomplishment in their life, I think I just smile. I made sure that in our locker room's like a party right now. So we kind of left the party, but I made sure that I saw every senior and just, how to, cherish the moments and of this victory. And I try to tell them after the game, hey, make sure you remember this, because it's going to be great for the rest of your life. And, I got the opportunity to get us out of, losing streak, as far as a coach. Me and my staff, we really cherish that, and I'm glad we were able to do that. But we feel as a program, we're just starting. So, but we got to get the first one to be started. So we're excited about that.
Coach, keeping it with you, a big thing that stands out. You guys led 291 yards of total offense today, 134 on the ground, 157 through the air. It really stands out over the last 2 games that over the last 2 years, you guys were pretty much a pass-heavy team, struggled to run the ball. Stone has just been outstanding both on the ground and through the air. Can you talk about how his dynamic ability just kind of changes the whole look for the offense? You guys look like a completely different team from last year.
Yeah, so we feel like our team our offense, we've kind of been running the same system for actually like 12 years. So we have enough stuff that's built in that whoever our best quarterback is, we can just kind of select plays for him, you know. And so last year with our quarterback, it wasn't as mobile, but he was able to kind of drop back and throw the football. And that was kind of his strength. And so now, you know, with Stone leading the charge, he's able to do both. And, you know, he's able to, obviously with his feet, do some things and really get some big first downs and be able to make sure that teams are respecting the run, you know, because now, you know, he's a potential carrier too. But then also, we've just very barely at the tip of the iceberg of Stone Walker now. Stone Walker is freaking sweet, man. He knows the offense. He can execute it in the pass game, and you know it's a process though. You know I know he has so much potential, but he's still a freshman. So each and every year, each and every game, you're gonna see him really keep blossoming into the really great player he can be. So we're really excited about him, and we're also patient and demanding, and really wanting him to realize his potential, and we'll be excited about that. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, somewhere down the line, Stone's run for 200, throw him for 400, you know, in a single game. So that's the type of potential he has.
Another big standout today, you know, it's tough in the college game to rarely ever get penalized, but only 6 penalties for 60 yards. It's arguably probably one of the most disciplined performances in quite a while for Fort Lewis. Was it the extra week off to prepare, extra film, or what helped you guys kind of come out and play real disciplined football today?
I have to say, like, I still want to argue about 2 of those calls. So, but I do think the refs did a good job today of making the right call, and I feel like they did a good job. And I feel like, you know, our team really wants to be successful. So we pointed out that as far as penalties, I think we said we had 6 pre-snap penalties, you know, last game as far as offensively, and we can't. That's not winning football. And so I think the guys, you know, took to heart what we were saying. And you know, this is a good team because when you say something to them, you'll hear them repeating it. You know, we can't do that anymore. We can't do that anymore. So you can see that they're listening to the coaches, and they're wanting to be better, and they want to be successful. So yeah, I think that it was, and also you're a little nervous your first game, typically. Then your second game you kind of settle in a little bit better. So we settled in better today.
Jack, we'll kind of kick it back over to you. You know, Arizona Christian only found 239 yards of offense. It's probably the least amount that we've had in over a year or so. And on top of that, you guys held them to 6 of 14 on third down. What has changed in the defense essentially to kind of show up and just be ready to punch the opponent in the mouth all game?
Well, we definitely had film on them this week. Kind of last week, we didn't have much film on the opponent we were playing. So this week, we kind of attacked and let guys just play loose and play free out there, and didn't try to really scheme them up too much, but we just attacked the football and tackled well today and pressured that QB.
Perfect. Stone, we'll kind of close it out with you. You know, Johnny's got some high praise for you, but, you know, a win in your second collegiate start. You've put up some great numbers through games 1 and 2. How do you stay focused, and how do you keep this train rolling?
Just about preparation throughout the week, taking it day to week. Just going 1-0 every day. If you go 1-0 every day, you're going to be 1-0 on Saturday. So just got to prepare the same way we prepared this week, even a little better, and we'll come out victorious a few more times this year.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.